Alright. Well, I'm back. I'm back. Tell you, my computer's acting a little weird. Oh well, I did change the stream title because that's what I'm going to be working on today. Today I am going to be working on going through the DLC. And yeah, that's going to be the goal for today. So, it does say an hour. I don't understand. Is that just something that's happening with with the Twitch, I guess, I've never seen it do that before, but whatever. I don't know. That's kind of interesting to me. Anyway. So, looks like yesterday I got a follow, even though I haven't been here for like 4 days now. 5 days. I can't remember. It might have been Saturday, because I do believe I had something to do with my I'm still fixing out my bathroom, so that's kind of something I've been doing. So yeah, I just noticed that, and that's kind of interesting. Don't know the person's name. I've never communicated with him before, but Cytail, what is it? Oh man, it's freaking like Aztec, like pronunciation, was it? Telex or whatever, Telilex, whatever. I'm sorry, I'm not the best at it. I butchered it. Cytail Telilex, or I think is what it is. Thanks for the follow. If you ever like watch this, maybe like through a VOD or anything else. I mean, like I said, I am painstakingly and yet slowly trying to get all my VODs uploaded onto YouTube. Very lazily. I know. I'm kind of obviously it's the beginning of April, and I'm kind of in mid-January on that. I've got so much I have to upload. It's ridiculous. So, yeah, that's a thing that's got to happen. So, yeah, there's just a lot of things that have been going on, a lot of stressful things that's been happening with me and Spaz's lives at the moment. Nothing like wrong between us or anything like that. It's just a lot of financial stuff, I guess, if you really want to be specific. I could go into further detail, but I'll just shorten it up. It's been pretty stressful. That's all there is to it. So a lot of the things I've been doing in between is just basically trying to maintain some structure in our lives at the moment. So things have been kind of clearing up now, though. I mean, I had to take a day off yesterday just to figure out what's going on and everything like that. But that's that's been done, and we're doing well. So that's good. So yeah, if I remember correctly, the Fel Xenologue is something you can start in chapter 7. So what I want to do is I'm going to explore the DLC, which means luckily in game you can turn down and up the game modes. In the case of this, what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to go and lower it back down to normal for this Xenologue, whatever you want to call it. And then once I clear it, I will continue on with my maddening mode. The big thing is I do want to experience the storyline. And I kind of do this with a lot of new games I'm unfamiliar with. I'd like to be able to do the story modes because I'm always rushing when it comes to new things. If you don't realize, like, the difference between me playing this game now and where I was at the beginning is very night and day. Even You know, even with me being experienced at playing, Fire Emblem Three Houses stuff, there's a lot of differences here. I mean, no battalions, that kind of helps a lot. There's a couple other things here and there that you just don't have in the other game. I think, separating levels from jobs and all that stuff, it is different. It provides something different. And there's a lot of exploits. Like I said, I actually find this game to be initially more difficult than Three Houses was, and I think if I remember, the developers didn't have that in mind. But I'm just saying. Point is we're gonna do this today. I believe Chapter 7 is the exact time that you can do this, and I plan on doing this. So we'll get that taken care of. We'll see. We'll see how this game kind of, the story and everything like that. And then, like I said, when I'm done, we're going to continue on with the maddening mode until till I beat the game. All right. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what's going on. It's been a while. First off, let's see if this is confirmed. No, not yet. Shit. That doesn't help me, does it? Maybe I have to beat Chapter 7? Am I thinking this, through clearly? I don't know.
I'll be here.
Let me try something here. Huh. I didn't even know that was you could do it through here. I don't care one way or the other. Boy, that was worth it. Huh. Alright, that makes sense. Actually. Alright. It's like there's still some things in this game I haven't gone through in detail, I guess. So, what else do we have? Oh, the armory proprietor. That's what we want. Come on, buddy.
I don't know.
Nice weapons for things that I can't equip yet.
This here.
Don't have a whole lot to work with, huh? Alright, there we go.
Divine One, we have been getting reports lately of a strange presence coming from this well. I have not been able to find anything unusual about it, but perhaps you should investigate.
Mayhaps. Oh, I don't even have to change it here. We can do it from now, huh? Alright, that's nice. Meantime, nice silver sword. Nice silver everything. We need some stuff, don't we? Oh man, I don't know. Alright. So this is the whole point of me doing this, so let's do this, right? Let us begin. And now we're ready.
Faced one way, 1,000 years separation. The other way, 100 years regret. Pray, dream of my sorrow. Pray, dispel the darkness from this world. The only light here is in memory, and the hope you instilled flickers. Alas, I know the truth. In this world, there is no salvation. In this world, there is no you.
No. That's fine.
Where am I? This isn't the Somniel. Who are you?
I am... No, it is no matter. My name lost its meaning long ago.
But I have this strange feeling. As if the two of us have met somewhere.
We have never met before. Not in any way you would understand. I'm speaking to you from across a mirror. You are my reflection, and my land's last hope. Please, I need your assistance. Will you save those who are important to me?
Of course. I'll help however I can.
Really? You accept my plea without hearing what it entails?
I suppose I feel like helping you might ease some of my own anxieties. Almost as if this is a chance to get back something that I lost a long time ago. In short, yes, I'm here for you.
I'm glad to hear you say so. I was afraid you would refuse, since I'm unable to explain all the details. Suffice to say that the land I speak of is threatened by a foe with a wicked heart. The only hope for my people is for you to collect the 7 bracelets.
Bracelets?
In my world, emblems dwell inside bracelets. You will need them in order to succeed. Now, I will transport you there. Those you encounter after arriving will guide you.
Will you and I meet again?
We will not, nor have we ever met. Not even in this very moment.
You speak so cryptically. Still, I get the feeling I will see you again.
Be off now. I thank you, and wish you good fortune in the battles ahead. Goodbye, my fellow divine dragon, my twin from another world. On your journey, I hope you feel joy, suffering, sorrow, and love. Because I will feel nothing anymore. I will never awaken again.
Jeez, don't be all depressed, man.
So bright.
Sister, it worked! Our prayers are answered!
After all these long years, at last our savior has come. You.
Is that?
Where am I?
You are in Lethos Castle. We have long awaited your arrival. Thank you for answering our prayers. I am Nell, one of the dragons who resides here.
And I am Nil, her twin brother.
It's nice to meet you now. And you, Nil. I'm the Divine Dragon.
So you are the Divine Dragon.
Fate has made a cruel and mysterious choice.
It is such a joy to see you reborn.
Reborn? What does that...
The Divine Dragon is deceased. You fell in the last war. Our world has been consumed by darkness in the time since. We have long prayed for a savior to aid us, and your appearance seems to be our answer. It is unfortunate. I would have preferred never to see you again.
Nell?
But we are in desperate need of aid, and we do not have the luxury of choice. I will speak no more of it. Please follow me.
I'm so sorry, Divine One. She is rather more upset by this than I would have expected. She and the Divine Dragon have a somewhat complicated history.
This is the Bracelet Vault. Here, our emblem bracelets are kept secure.
I see.
Upon that pedestal lies the bracelet of the Shepherd Exalt. It is the sole bracelet in our possession. The emblems within it are safely in slumber.
There are 7 bracelets in total. We lost the other 6 in the war with Sombron.
So, he exists in your world as well.
I will explain from the beginning. The first dragons were born millennia ago, and from them came the divine and fell dragons. For a time, there was peace, until the fell dragons turned to conquest and destruction. With the world under threat, the divine dragons and the people prayed for salvation. And that salvation came in the form of beings from other worlds known as emblems. The emblems were manifestations of those ardent prayers for peace.
My sister and I were performing that ancient rite when you arrived. We thought a new emblem would appear to save us.
And you got me.
Yes, it was quite the shock. I'm still a bit beside myself.
The emblems brought an end to the fighting, but only temporarily. 1,000 years ago, Sombron sought to exploit the emblems for his own ambitions.
We experienced that war firsthand. It was awful. The entire continent became a battlefield. The dragons and the royal families fought over the emblems until all sides were exhausted.
But as we stood upon the brink of annihilation, the Divine Dragons won a key victory. Lumera, the Divine Dragon Monarch, imprisoned Fell Dragon Sombron, at the cost of her life.
My mother died 1,000 years ago?
Her sacrifice bestowed peace upon the people even as they mourned her passing. But it was her successor who healed the wounded land and returned it to prosperity.
Her successor? You mean the next Divine Dragon Monarch?
Yes. You.
The Divine Dragon Monarch after Lumera was her own begotten child.
So I took the throne after she died. This is so different from the history of my world.
You are a wonderful ruler. Under your reign, it seems like the world would be at peace for the rest of time. But it was not to be. Sombron eventually returned, and another war began.
Whosoever gathers all 7 of the awakened emblems will be granted immense power. Sombron intended to use that power to exact revenge and restore the Fell Dragon's honor. To achieve that end, he was willing to set the whole world ablaze.
And I take it I lost this war.
No, not exactly. You and Sombron each slew the other. On the night of the decisive clash, you and he perished at the same moment.
So the Fell Dragon is already gone? Then who is it that's putting your world in danger now?
An unknown malefactor is attempting to fulfill the late Sombron's ambitions.
They come and go without a trace. We know nothing of their whereabouts or appearance. All we know for sure is that, like Sombron, this individual wants to collect the 7 bracelets. In fact, we believe they already have 2.
1 in Lethos Castle, 2 in enemy hands. Where are the other 4?
Each of the 4 nations of Elios possesses one. They once fought under a single banner, but that changed drastically after your death. Now, with nothing to unite them, the little ones, the humans, bicker among themselves. Thus far, they have kept one another in check, but war could break out at any moment.
I don't know if the Divine Dragon's army was ever truly united. I saw them argue, in this very castle, about which nation was to blame for your death. Which is absurd, of course. It was no one's fault.
Now that our savior has arrived, it is imperative we
Probably
reclaim the
fair.
bracelets. The conflict we have avoided for years will soon be inevitable. You may need to cross blades with people who resemble your own friends and allies.
We will.
I understand. I'll brace myself for that
I get it,
possibility.
raised bracelet.
So, you're both Divine Dragons like me?
What gave you that impression?
You said you were dragons, and you live in Lethos Castle, so I just assumed.
Your assumption is incorrect.
What she means, Divine One, is that we...
That's how.
Watch out!
Frighten me
Watch
with the
out!
book.
Nell!
She's a Fell Dragon!
My brother and I both. In this world, Fell Dragons are born as twins. We severed ties with our father during the last war. We now fight against our misguided kin.
I cannot transform, but that does not stop me from fighting at Nell's side.
Fell Dragon twins.
I suppose I simply assumed that you would already know what we were. It seems I was mistaken. If you will not aid us, you may leave. We will defend this world ourselves.
No. I'll fight with you. I don't care about your heritage. If you truly want to protect this world, I'll be your ally.
Oh, that's a relief. Now, let us march into battle together, just like the good old days.
Show us your medal, Divine One. We shall see if you are truly the answer to our prayers.
Sure, why not? I mean, you know. Only 5? Really? That's not good. What did you do that for? Oh, would be the best bet. Everybody else is ready to go, huh? Maybe that? I don't know.
The enemy has most likely come for the bracelet of the Shepherd Exalt. We must stop them here, before they can reach its location.
Ooh.
Let us begin.
I will do what I must.
Uh-huh. It's interesting.
Yeah.
She got a longbow.
I'll have to up my weights.
Here goes.
Happily.
You're supposed to be...
Cute, right? But watch out. Those fangs will really leave a mark.
You can lift the Fang's curse with my Restore Staff. Give it to someone who can use it.
And you could just use it yourself, I would assume would be great. Apparently not.
I won't forget you. the emblems.
Get closer, buddy. Alright.
Dream well.
Looks like I broke him.
Really? That's interesting. Whatever.
It's starting to wear on me.
Here I go! Not bad.
Lend me your...
It doesn't really matter.
Fate has... I live to fight again.
Hi, guys.
Let me at him. I've got muscle to spare. That was a good session.
Yeah, win.
Cannot afford to lose.
Come on, buddy.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. It won't be easy beating that one. Not with my emblem's power protecting it.
grant me your strength.
Hand over the bracelet.
My apologies.
No! No! At the ready.
Now that was fun. You won. This time.
Yay.
They got away. I was hoping we would finally learn their identity.
At least we got back the bracelet they were carrying. That's...
The bracelet of the ancestor. It seems different since we last laid eyes on it.
Maybe this emblem can tell us about their time in enemy hands. I'll summon them again so we can talk. Huh? That's strange.
What?
The invocation isn't coming to me. Perhaps it's because I'm in a new world? But that's no good. Summoning emblems is what a divine dragon does.
Divine dragon? I'm Tiki. Are you a divine dragon like me?
Well,
Impossible. Emblems in this state shouldn't be able to speak.
hello, Emblem Tiki. I might be able to summon you again, but your invocation isn't coming to me. Do you know it?
I don't know anything about an invocation. My head feels fuzzy. It hurts. Please, don't make me fight anymore. I don't like hurting people.
You need not act against your will. Allow me to return you to peaceful slumber.
You can do that?
I can indeed. But I am unfamiliar with this summoning power of which you speak. The divine dragon of this world was able to cleanse fallen emblems. It would seem that you cannot do the same. So I will send Emblem Tiki to rest. In slumber, she will be safe from those who would exploit her power. No longer will she be compelled to fight.
You might say we are containing her power in the bracelet. Sadly, since we lack the ability to awaken emblems, she cannot aid us any further.
It sounds like our only option right now. Please, go ahead. Whatever benefits there might be to keeping her awake, I won't force her to fight. Tiki, I hope we'll meet again someday.
I'd like that. When we do, let's play together lots, okay?
Absolutely.
Farewell, Emblem Tiki. Sweet dreams.
Night, night.
Now, so long as we keep her away from the enemy, she will be able to rest.
Thank you, Nell.
We place our emblems into slumber as a matter of course, to prevent their exploitation. Emblem Tiki was thus asleep when she was taken, but she returned to us awake. Our foe must therefore possess the power to awaken emblems.
Only divine and fell dragons can control them in that way. There are no divine dragons left in this world, so that means our enemy is a fell dragon. One of our siblings, in other words.
If it's a sibling of yours, then do you have any idea who it could be?
We have many brothers and sisters, but we're not acquainted with all of them. Many died in the most recent war. There is no telling which of them survived.
The power to control emblems is rare. If we knew the culprit, we would surely recall. Perhaps this child was born after we left Sombron, or developed this power late.
Dragon powers are unpredictable. I cannot transform myself or control emblems at all. Sombron deemed me a failure. If I had stayed with him, I would probably be dead by now.
How awful.
I managed to survive only because Nell took me with her when she left. It angers me to think that our siblings could be behind this. To be given that kind of power, only to use it for evil. What a waste.
Nil.
Sorry. It's not my intention to poison the mood.
So, Divine One, our objective is to put an end to the ambitions of Sombron's mysterious heir. Since we are fighting to return the emblems to slumber, they will not be able to help us. Knowing this, it is your choice whether or not to join our cause. What say you?
Yes, I'll help.
Splendid! It is such a comfort to have you on our side, isn't it, Nell?
After what I saw in that battle, I must agree. But I will remain unsettled by the necessity of fighting alongside this dead dragon.
Oh, I unsettle you, do I?
Please, there is no need to quarrel. Why don't the two of you shake hands and agree to be friends from now on?
I decline.
Then I guess I'll pass too.
You could at least try to get along.
Before we depart the castle, Nil, we should say our farewells.
Oh, agreed.
I didn't know anyone else was in the castle. Is it a person I know?
You are welcome to come find out. But what you see may upset you.
Whatever.
It looks to be a monument of some kind.
This is the resting place of the Divine Dragon. Your grave. I did warn you.
We will be just a moment, Divine One. You can go back if you like.
Actually, do you mind if I say something? I'd like to speak to my other self, who lived here with you.
I think that would be a lovely gesture.
Visiting my own gravestone. Not something I ever thought I'd do. I can see why Nell is unsettled by this situation. I promise to fulfill your role and protect those important to you as best I can. And with that, my reflection, goodbye.
Not everything has to be a frickin' old-timey film strip here.
Why can't I turn into a dragon like you and Father?
There. You may someday.
I'm a failure. I'm weak.
No, Nell. You are strong. Surely you will be able to transform eventually.
When?
Not even Father can say for sure. But until then, hold on to this.
Your Dragonstone? But you won't be able to transform without it.
I can if you carry it for me. And I know you will always be by my side. We are two halves of a whole, Nell. This power is ours to share.
Our power.
probably go here. Because I don't think you want to save it. Looks normal to me. See where we're at here. Oh, we'll go back in a minute.
For all I had hoped to discuss with you, now that you are before me, I am lost for words.
I know what you mean, but we'll have plenty of time to get to know each other.
I visited the Divine Dragon lots of times over the years. We're practically family.
A persistent presence can form bonds deeper even than blood. They are to be cherished.
Do. I'll be back. I need to see what else is going on.
Ooh. Oh, Ma.
Uh-huh. No, we're doing all that now, aren't we? Apparently, it really likes oranges. I don't know. Hit the damn thing. Hmm. Kind of the idea, isn't it? We'll figure it out, right? Mm-hmm.
On a battlefield far from all you know, how will you prove your bravery? In the savage garden of blood and steel, who will meet their end? Cast the 4 thrones to fire. Lay 7 flames in the cradle. But there is one who knows the truth. In this world, there is no future. My lonely heart does not beat here.
Here we are, Divine One. Welcome to the Kingdom of Firene. It may not be my place to say that, as a visitor here myself, but I felt someone ought to.
It's strange. Just like Lethos Castle, this place feels familiar, but not.
If we are finished discussing the scenery, allow me to remind you of the task that lies before us. We are to go to Firene Castle and acquire the bracelet of the Brash General. And time is of the essence. We must collect all 7 bracelets before our enemy does.
I hope the royal family is willing to hand theirs over, but I do have my doubts. You know how ill-tempered the Firenes can be.
What? The people I know from Firene are good-natured and peaceful.
Is that so? In this world, they are vengeful and quick to violence. The royal family most of all. That made them useful allies in wartime, despite their disdain for fell dragons. But ever since the Divine Dragon's death, they have completely avoided visiting us in Lethos.
And who is the ruler here? Queen Ev?
No. She died at the start of the last war, and her throne remained empty until after the war ended, when King Alfred took her place. But as Nils said, he subsequently cut ties with us. We were forced to take precautions. So, we asked a trusted friend to be our eyes and ears in Firene. She is due to meet us here shortly.
Lady Nell, Lord Nell, hello, hello.
Celestia, we were just talking about you.
I've been eagerly awaiting your arrival. You must be so tired after that long trek.
A trifle compared to your intelligence work here, I am sure.
Oh, that was nothing, Lady Nell. But who's this you brought with you? Oh, how is it you remind me so much of the Divine Dragon?
Actually...
Glorious day! Divine One, you've been reborn! I knew you could never leave us. Not permanently, anyway. It's so obvious. How could I ever believe Sombron bested the Divine Dragon Monarch?
Celestia, as much as I hate to let you down, this is not who you think it is.
Sorry for the confusion. I'm actually the Divine Dragon of another world.
What?
We should have let you know sooner. This is not the old friend you and I knew. Rather, this is the savior whom Nil and I summoned with an ancient ritual.
This divine dragon arrived in the castle sanctuary after your departure to Firene.
I see. Of course. What was I thinking? I was there when we buried the Divine Dragon. I held that lifeless hand in mine as we said our goodbyes.
I know this is difficult, Celestia.
Forgive me. I shouldn't have gotten so emotional. That loss was just as difficult for the two of you. Divine One, my name is Celestia. I am a mage dragon of some small renown. I always considered both you and Queen Lumera of this world to be my family. It's an honor to make your acquaintance.
No, please. Let's skip past acquaintances and just be friends.
How funny! That's just what the Divine Dragon I knew would have said. Say, is there someone like me living in your world too?
Well...
Silly of me to ask. Of course she's there, and no doubt a great help in your fight against Sombron.
What news of Firene Castle, Celestia? You were stationed there for some time.
Indeed, I was. Firene is making plans to invade its northern neighbor.
Brodia.
The idea was Princess Selene's. It's technically still waiting for King Alfred's approval. But that hasn't stopped the young princess from mustering a force of elite knights. We can no longer stand by and simply watch how this unfolds.
Agreed. We must go to the castle and head off this war before it begins.
Another thing. Firene's emblem has been altered somehow since the last time I saw it. We'll need to be careful.
Yes. Now, let us proceed to the castle and reclaim the bracelet of the Brash General.
I only hope Alfred and Selene are willing to talk with us.
Still, Alfred? Still undecided about whether to invade?
Don't rush me, Selene. This is a big decision. I need time to think it over.
No, you need to take action.
It's not that easy. Brodia was our ally. If we pick a fight with them, there's no going back.
Since Mother and our retainers died in the last war, it falls to us to defend our people. Don't you know they are suffering? With the Divine Dragon gone, the world is falling to ruin. Our crops and flowers are losing their color. Soon the farms will go barren. The only possible remedy is to expand our territory and supplement our resources, now.
I know. As a mining economy, Brodia can spare the resources we need. So an invasion could really help us out with wealth and minerals. It's a decent plan, but there's a big hole in it. The strength of Brodia's military.
Which is precisely why I assembled an order of knights to defeat them. Or is it their emblem you worry about? That silly princess is no match for the Brash General.
Nothing's certain. No matter how good our odds look, we could still lose everyone. Or don't you remember? Our retainers so sure they'd come out on top, all falling like petals. That was the same day our strongest ally, the Divine Dragon, left us forever.
You have changed, Alfred. You used to be afraid of nothing and no one. When the Divine Dragon was lost, so too was your spine. I will handle it then.
Meaning what?
Meaning I will head to Brodia on my own, without your permission.
With no knights? Are you trying to get killed?
Facing either death by the sword or a broken heart as our people die, I choose the former. Should I perish, perhaps a real hero will emerge and lead our people. I'm content with that. As for the Brodians, if they must suffer in order for our people to live, so be it. After all, one country's loss is another's gain.
I just can't get through to you, can I?
It's not your fault you were cursed with a stubborn fool for a sister. However, if you want her to have any hope of survival, you must make a choice. What will it be, Your Majesty?
You win. You're the only family I have left. If you're set on this, I'll at least give you a fighting chance. Consider the invasion approved.
Thank you, Alfred.
Let's go. I'll give your knights official notice to prepare for battle.
Wait. Please.
Who goes there?
King Alfred? Princess Saline? It has been quite some time. Pardon the interruption, but we are here to discuss an urgent matter.
Well, if it isn't Nell and Nil. You know, I could have you executed for barging in here uninvited.
True. Simply return the bracelet of the Brash General to us and we will leave you alone.
Oh, please. If we turned it over, the balance of power between nations would fall apart.
So you intend to continue to wield it as a weapon against your peers. It is precisely because they do the same that you now stand upon the brink of war. I do not think the Divine Dragon would find this behavior acceptable.
Oh, you presume to speak on behalf of the Divine Dragon? Curious, considering your father was the one who denied us Divine Counsel forever.
How dare you! We had nothing to do with that! How many times must we tell you that we are not Sombron?
Control yourself, Nil.
Of course. I'm sorry.
Rest assured that we are making the same journey to each of the other bracelet holders. We are reclaiming all of them. With that in mind, there is no need for you to keep Virenez any longer.
How do we know this isn't a trick to weaken us and strengthen our enemies? Show us proof you took the other country's bracelets, and then we'll talk.
Virenez is our first destination. We have not reclaimed the other bracelets yet.
Then there is nothing more to discuss. We march to Brodia. The bracelet's power is indispensable to our invasion efforts. We will not simply hand it over.
Still, you refuse to comply. In that case, you have left us with no choice.
If it's a battle you want, we will be only too happy to oblige.
Please stop. I don't want to fight the two of you.
Divine One? No. No, of course not.
How come you feel like the Divine Dragon?
You told us our friend was dead, you wretches! Were you lying to us?
No, I'm from another world.
What?
No. There's only one explanation. This must be one of the corrupted. The Fell Dragons used their vile magic to make this twisted puppet of our fallen friend.
That's not true. Listen to me.
We don't listen to imposters.
I can't believe you Fellspawn did something so sick just to steal our bracelet. No doubt the tears you shed over the Divine Dragon's death were a trick as well. I thought as former allies, we could resolve this peacefully. Your deceit changes things.
No.
Knights, get ready for battle. See to it that Sombron's children are finally put down. We'll bring their severed heads to Brodia as a symbol of our might.
Yes, there is the brother I know. The fearsome man they called the Prince of Strewn Flowers. Now, as you did in the war, cast our foes to the ground like so many mangled roses.
If your spirit is trapped in there, Divine One, I'll set you free.
Alfred, no.
It seems conflict is unavoidable.
I knew this would happen, but it's just as well. Their disrespect for Lady Nell and Lord Nil cannot go unanswered.
Prepare yourself, Divine One. These may be familiar faces, but they will show you no mercy.
Yeah, you know how it rolls. Don't need you, I might use you. And we'll just use you or not. 8 people, jeesh.
Saying goodbye is always painful. I hope you die without suffering.
Normal day to me.
Awaiting orders.
I'll get that crap going for you.
All right.
Yeah.
Power blooms in me.
You called?
You have my attention.
I'm happy to help. Sure.
Support units! Time to fortify the troops with your supplies. We advance.
You missed.
Experience has triumphed. I'll be fine, really. I'm glad this battle is won.
All flowers eventually wilt.
Emblem?
Oh, she'll be alright.
Emblem, engage.
That'll.
Raise your sword. Here goes.
Venom. That hurt. Oh, both of them hurt.
Here until the end.
Yes.
What? What did I do? What did I do? That's not what I wanted. You know it, I know it.
I want to help you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Tally me another.
I'll have to up my weights.
I can fight.
As your steward.
Hey, I want that. I want that too. Rude. You're gonna die anyway.
This ends now. This time, victory was mine.
You know it. Nice, but we'll do this, huh? like it doesn't work. Continue later. We'll make this work. No, but probably no. Although I can't get to it anyway, so.
Hey dear, I
Hi.
just remembered I'm supposed to be doing laundry.
Oh, good job.
Love you.
I'm ready for more orders.
I'm glad that's over.
May none disturb your rest.
This is the mission of the stewards.
Guess we'll go this way. Uh-huh. Hi.
I won't forget you.
Not supposed to do that. Great. I guess I'll have to murder you this way.
Looks like I broke him.
I'll manage.
Where to?
The winds are victorious.
So I want to do it this way, alright? I didn't help at all, I did it.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
My muscle!
Witness my power, Divine One. You missed.
Yes, advance. And bolster your weapons so we can annihilate these fools. They made a corrupted that looks like Alfred? How vile!
I can do better!
Where to?
See where we're at. That hurts. Guys hit hard. I'll admit it.
Renee is all that matters. Crush those who dare oppose her.
Ow. Alright.
I will not be deterred. May none disturb your rest.
Please.
We'll get through this. Emblem, engage. One strike will decide.
Invading Brodia? I've never had a more stupid idea. Open your eyes, Saline. What do you mean? Are you... me? Is this more Fell Dragon trickery? Your pleas mean nothing. For the happiness of my people, evaporate with the dew. All that will evaporate are your ambitions. You should think hard about what you are doing. You cannot buy peace with warfare. Grant me strength. Yeah! I am lost. No, this can't be right. We were supposed to succeed. I was supposed to be happy.
I am pitiful.
I've got this. Dream well. I'm starting to feel it.
That hurts.
Allow your soul the rest it deserves.
So it begins. Lend me your might, Emblem of Strength.
Too much laundry. We have too much laundry.
You'll never take what's mine. You poor thing.
Our foes are strong.
I'm a very tired spaz.
Sorry.
How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing alright.
You need anything? Drinks? Snacks?
Maybe.
A nap? I have played a little bit of this game and I am not good at it.
Yes, here. I am the 32nd steward of the dragon.
Easily confused.
Oh.
Speaking of not being good at games and easily confused, so I was doing some building in Terraria.
Let me at it!
I accidentally sold the building materials that I needed before I was done with them.
Wait. Are you... me? What's going on?
As if that wasn't
Is this some
annoying
twisted
enough.
illusion of the Fell Dragon?
Get ready for this nonsense. I was using like stuff that is exclusive to like events.
I'll wait for you to get done with your story before I progress.
Okay, so yeah, the pumpkin moon event thing, so now I have to grind for the materials to make more pumpkin medallions.
Oh well, that's not difficult. Just go make some pumpkins.
Looks like the Alfred in this world isn't so buff either. Huh. I wonder if it's just hard for me to build muscle no matter which world I'm in. What in the world is this trickery? If you're an illusion, I command you to vanish! Wow, guess he's got more vigor than I thought. I'm looking forward to fighting against myself. Oh no!
The flowers.
Ouch. Oh well, it's alright. Just kill you this way.
Saline? Why are you fighting with the enemy? No. My eyes must be deceiving me. You dare! Virenase! I knew from the start that I should have given the bracelet back at the war's end.
Good job sacrificing yourself. Against yourself. She
This
doesn't
is
know
it.
what's going on.
The bracelet of the brash general.
Emblem Hector dwells within.
No idea.
A brave leader who embodies the fighting spirit of the Pyrenees.
Yeah.
He was once daring and gallant.
Oh wait, did you need snacks?
Now, as Celestia informs us,
I don't
he's
know.
tainted
Oh,
by
yeah, for
evil.
snacks.
I don't know either. Did you need drink?
I got this still.
Okay.
I wish I could summon him
Blinky?
again. Give him a fresh start.
It's not gonna be alright.
Okay, I'll see what I can dig up.
Alright.
There is no point lamenting what cannot be changed. I will return him to slumber now.
Rest easy, Emblem Hector.
Thank you.
Again, the emblem speaks.
It seems a shame to drift off so soon, but I suppose it's not all bad. I just hope we can all stride into battle together. Someday.
I'm sure we will.
You put the general to bed, I see.
King Alfred, please, call off your invasion.
Without the bracelet, I don't have much choice. But Nil just told me you're from another world. Is that true?
Yes, it's true.
Adds up, I guess. If you were our divine dragon, you wouldn't have taken our bracelet by force. You'd have sided with us. Or you'd at least have been nicer. Clearly, you're not the friend I knew.
Alfred.
But still, I'm glad I met you. You may not be from this world, but I can tell you have the divine dragon's heart. Sorry about before. I really did think you were one of the corrupted.
For my part, I owe an apology to Nell and Nil. I insulted you, tying you unfairly to Sombron. You are not to blame for his actions.
Goldfish.
How about popcorn?
Granola bar.
Popcorn?
Other goldfish.
Popcorn.
Popcorn? Okay.
Yes, I choose what's behind door number 5.
Okay.
I think there is some, like, white cheddar in there, I think.
I'll check, but if I don't find it,
It's kettle then.
okay.
I am deeply, truly sorry for losing my composure.
Noted.
We were all devastated to lose our beloved divine dragon. Of course we understand.
Hey, I've got an idea. How about you take us with you? A little extra muscle might come in handy if you're going around collecting bracelets.
Yes, an excellent idea. I already have my knights assembled. They could come as well.
Absolutely. It would be a great comfort having you two on our side.
Alas, we cannot.
Huh? Why not?
It is out of the question. And it is not your choice to make, Divine One. While it is true that we summoned you for help, this is not your army. Whatever authority you are accustomed to in your own world does not apply here.
Right. Sorry.
You'll have to forgive us, Divine One. Nell is harsh, but she speaks the truth. I am also opposed to allowing the Pyrenees to join us.
What do I have to say here? Are you gonna make me beg? I need to make up somehow for treating you all so badly. Let me help keep you safe.
There's no cheddar?
The battlefield is no place for a king. The people need their ruler to watch over them.
Not only that, but think of what would become of your kingdom if it were to lose you. Pyrenee would be left entirely without a monarch, or even an heir.
Then at least let Salian and her knights go with you.
The king's sister is every bit as indispensable. And the knights must defend their castle. If your intention is to make amends to us, then I would ask you to think foremost of yourselves.
Fair enough.
If that is your wish, we will accept it. Shall we keep our bracelet here in Pyrenee?
Why?
I can assure you, we will not misuse it. After all, we can awaken sleeping emblems. But if our enemy wants to collect the bracelets, is it not safer to keep them apart?
That would be logical. But for the likelihood that our enemy has the power to awaken emblems. If that is so, the emblem's slumber becomes irrelevant. And if that happens, there is no telling what havoc the brash general will wreak.
Better to keep them with you, since you can put them back to sleep. Makes sense.
I appreciate your understanding.
Nothing more to discuss then. We'll head back inside and leave the bracelet with you. Sorry to give it up, but at least it's in the right hands. More importantly, Divine One?
Yes?
The hardest part of all this is saying goodbye to you, my old ally. But I'm so glad you're back. When we lost you, I was beside myself.
Alfred? I'm not the divine dragon you knew, remember?
Y'all can't see this,
Nell
but I'm trying to give
explained
him a bat plushie.
Oh, right. Silly me. I'm new to the throne, so I've been burning the candle at both ends. Guess I'm a little worn out. Not very becoming of a king, is it? If I'm not careful, people will start to talk.
It's all right. I am here to support you, Alfred. Let's head back so you can rest, I will begin thinking about ways to revive industry here in Pyrenee without resorting to war. As for you all, when your mission is done, please do come back and visit with us.
Yeah. Best of luck.
Was Alfred all right? He seemed to be acting a little strange.
Probably just terrified. My sister does have that effect on people when she's angry.
I was not angry.
Nell's got a point, though. You were too harsh with your words.
I refused their offer to join us on principle. You did not have the right to invite them.
Popcorn.
I already apologized for that, didn't I?
Need anything else?
Lord Nil?
What's up?
Is there
Do you need
something
anything else
going
before I
on
go back to
between
the
those
endless
two?
struggle that is Terraria?
Think we're good for now.
Okay, love you.
They've been tense with each other from the very start. It is becoming a bit of a problem. I wish I could convince them to get along.
Perhaps it's hard to accept that this one is in fact a different person. It is quite unexpected. In the past, Lady Nell was so...
I am right here, you know.
My apologies.
At least there were no assassins this time. I'm not sure I could have handled that. It was hard enough just fighting Alfred and Saline.
That does not mean they will not show up again. We should remain on guard.
You don't think we might be fighting twins, do you?
Twins?
Back at Lethos, Nell mentioned that fell dragon children are always born as twins. It's just a thought.
It is possible. But nearly all fell dragon children lose their twin siblings as they mature. I do not think it is terribly likely.
Sorry, did you say lose their twin siblings?
This is the first I've heard of it. Lady Nell and Lord Nil, you're still together?
We are exceptionally fortunate to be so.
Then I'm glad neither of you lost your other half. That would have been awful.
Kind of you to say.
There is no point to baseless speculation. Let us focus on reclaiming Brodia's bracelet.
Right. Your world's Brodia. I'm curious to see what kind of place it is.
It seems like we lose more siblings by the day. Pairs of twins like us do seem to be getting rare.
More and more, I see them talking about killing one another. They call each other weak. They laugh at twins who haven't fought to the death yet.
Unthinkable.
I'll be next. I'm sure of it. They'll come for a failure like me any day now.
Do not say such things.
But it's true. Stronger ones than me have already died. Ones who were much more useful to Father. Even if I'm not next, it's only a matter of time. I'm so scared.
Nil, listen to me. Come what may, I will protect you. I swear it.
So here's the issue. I'm not necessarily against some of this, actually. Problem I currently have is I do like the mirrored interactions. And I know I can continue to go back over and over and over and over again. You know, I can do that. It's fine. But I kind of want to get the other characters and see how they feel. I'm semi-debating what I want to do. I'm curious. so backwards. I'm kind of curious. Oh yeah, it's all reversed. It's all mirrored. It's kind of interesting. Kinda. Hmm. It's not entirely the same, is it? Yeah, it is entirely the same. We got a little town there. Hmm. Anyway. So, here's the deal. I'm going to debate what it is I want to do. Oh, brother. Again, I wonder if anybody will share my birthday. Probably not. I'm never that lucky. Anyway. So I'm going to debate what I'm doing. I mean, I can fight, and I know I'll win. But the biggest issue I have, at the moment, is I don't know what I want. You know? Whether I want to go through the rest of the, maddening mode. Get the other, characters and stuff, or not. I don't know. Anyway. I'll save it. I will probably be getting on late tomorrow. Not a lot of things I can get done. We'll see how it goes. But I'll try to do more. There's like 2 battles. But I feel like I should probably do that. Alright. Because the more I think about it, the more I begin to realize that, yeah. Sorry, I'm eating while I'm talking. I know it's crazy, but I'm kind of hungry a little bit. want to debate what's going on tomorrow. What I'd rather do. That's all there is to it. So, there we go. Anyway. Anyway, I am done for the day. So, I will see you tomorrow. Bye now.